Hey everybody, it's Michelle here back with another guided message. All right, y'all. So, if you listen to my last guided message that I recorded about um someone falling deep but not feeling like they measured up, I did mention like very briefly in that guided message that there was another song that popped up in my head and I felt like that it was a continuation of mm, the guided message that I was speaking about in that moment. So the other song that popped up in my head was 21 Questions by 50 Cent. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the song 21 Questions by 50 Cent, this is someone who is already established and they are looking for love, but they are questioning that person's like loyalty. Um, Basically it's like how the chorus says, girl, it's easy to love me now, would you love me if I was down and out, would you still have love for me? And 50 Cent talks about like various scenarios of like struggles. And it's like if I was on a bus instead of a Bentley, if I fell off tomorrow, and I won't make as much money as I was making, would you still be down for me, would you still ride with me? But here's the thing, I get this in the reverse though. I get that this is someone who does not have they they don't have the status, they don't have the money, they don't have the wealth. Um but this is someone, you know they do work, okay? This is not a bum. This is somebody that works. However, they don't have that status. It's like somebody is looking for reassurance. So, once again, and see, the reason why I said this is like a continuation from the last guided message is because the last guided message that I did, um, when I got that download, it was basically someone who felt like they did not measure up to the other person. They felt like they didn't have as much as the other person, but they really like the other person. And see, this is the same thing I'm getting for, when 21 questions popped up in my head. This is the same thing that I got. Somebody wants reassurance that you're going to be down for them. And like I said, this isn't someone that's like a bum. This is someone, that works, they have responsibilities, they have priorities, things that they have to take care of, and they're doing what it is that they need to do. And this isn't saying that, this person does not have the potential to level up and, you know, do something better or have more. This is not saying that. This is just in this moment, it's almost kind of like this person needs reassurance. It's like they want to make sure that you know, if they take things to the next level with you, like how are you going to be? I don't necessarily feel like it's a test of like loyalty, like if you're going to be loyal. Well, in a sense it is, to be honest. But I feel like someone wants to go beyond the surface. I feel like someone wants to go beyond the surface. Someone wants to go deep with another person. Um, and someone, like I said, someone else may be worried about what they don't have, you know? So someone may be looking at themselves like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Um, but there's also, like I said, somebody wants to go deep with someone. They want to go beyond the superficial. They want to go beyond the money, beyond the materials with someone. This is someone that wants spiritual love. They want love that's, spiritually aligned. They want real love. They want love that is healthy. Um, and here's the thing, when it comes to being in a relationship or getting with someone where the love is in spiritual alignment and the love is healthy, um that's you're rich right there. That's wealth. that spiritual wealth. But here's the beauty in that. The beauty in that is that when you are genuinely with someone that you love and care about, despite what they may have, may not have, what they could possibly be working towards. When two people are in spiritual alignment, when two people are equally yoked, and you have a genuine love for that other person, and you're not basing it off of superficial things, you're not basing it off of material things, how much money someone has, how much money someone does not. um you will accumulate what it is that you want with that person. You will be able to bring into fruition the kind of life that you and that person deserve, or you and that person desire to have. God will bless that union, and it will be prosperous, and it will be abundant. As long as both people are in spiritual alignment, they're vibrating on the same frequency, they're equally yoked with each other, and both people understand the importance of working together as a team, not working against each other, but working together with each other for the good of the relationship, for the good of the partnership. So that's what comes with that. That's the beauty of being in spiritual alignment with somebody. So 21 questions, 50 Cent, like I said, it needs someone needs reassurance. And like I said, someone wants something that is real. They don't want something that is superficial. They don't want something that's all about the money, all about the materials. However, like I said, though, when the love is genuine, when the love is real, when the love is in alignment, all of that will come. All of it will come. So that's the beauty in it, just pure love, because all of that will come. The abundance will come, the prosperity will come, the success, the money, the house, all of that, because you'll be in spiritual alignment with your partner. You both will be equally yoked, and that love will be genuine. It won't be anything, toxic or, low vibrational. um and it'll be blessed by God. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for the 21 questions by 50 Cent. And that song just kept popping up over and over and over again in my head. And I'm like, what? But yeah, like I said, I feel like this song is a continuation to the other guided message that I recorded not too long ago. Um I'm like, needs somebody really loves someone, and someone wants to go deep with someone. They really want to get to know someone, like I said, on a deeper spiritual level. And I feel like somebody is just they're dealing with some insecurities here. Somebody's dealing with some insecurities. Somebody feels like I said in the other guided message, that they don't measure up. Um there is definitely a need to have faith within a situation, to have trust within the situation. And in the last guided message, I remember saying before I closed out the message to, pray for that person. And I'm going to say the same thing in this one. Whoever this person may be, if you're dealing with a person like this, or someone that's in a similar situation like this, pray for that person. Pray that they find the strength to overcome, any doubts or insecurities that they may be facing, because that's what the devil wants. The devil doesn't want to see two people, get together who are in spiritual alignment, who are equally yoked. The devil does not want to see a divine connection come together. And no one is perfect, nothing is perfect, but it's almost kind of like, to the pressures of social media as well. So I also feel like this is another thing that's kind of got this person, because social media is a big show. Social media is just an illusion. It's not real. It's a big show. And so you have a lot of people on social media trying to keep up with the Joneses. And, everybody is trying to look like they are just so super successful, and they have all of this money, and they're just living this good life. Um, and, it's all for show. It's all fake. It's it's an illusion, you know? And in this world full of shallow people, in this world full of people who are selfish, self-absorbed, superficial, lovers of themselves, in this world, it is so hard to find someone who is as genuine and who is as spiritually and equally yoked as two people who are just in spiritual alignment and they are on the same page. That's something that is rare now. um and it's beautiful, it's a gift. Um and it's not something that you see often these days because so many people feel the pressure to want to compete and be in competition with other people and what they're seeing on social media. So this is the message that I got um for this song, 50 Cent 21 Questions. If I can remember, I will probably post the lyrics or a link to like a lyric video in the description box. But if this message resonated with you in any way, please subscribe and join the tribe. And also give this video a like. I'm trying to get up there on the algorithm. Okay, so my guided messages can reach more people who need to hear them if they need any type of clarity, confirmation, or if they need, to be warned about anything. And so by, giving it a thumbs up, even if you don't subscribe to the channel, it's better than nothing. So, all right, y'all. This is Michelle signing out. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Take care. Bye bye.